Welcome back, adventurers! In today's video, we're diving into the world of the latest Players Handbook Playtest 5, where wizards are essentially transformed into gods among mortals, taking the concept of the god wizard to unprecedented heights. That's right, the already powerful wizard class has received some incredible upgrades in this playtest, making them even more formidable and versatile on the battlefield. So, buckle up, prepare your spellbooks, and let's explore the insanity that was added to the wizard class in this playtest. Now, spellcasting allows you to use your spellbook as a spellcasting focus. That's right, your spellbook is now a focus item. Also, you now get Scribe spell at level 1. Wizards are getting this spell for free that takes the place of the Scribe spell downtime from 5e. This first level transmutation spell allows you to add a new spell to your spellbook or create a spell scroll. Channeling magic through a quill and ink, you scribe an arcane spell in your spellbook or a blank book worth at least 50 GP. The scribe spell must be of a level for which you have spell slots, and the book must lack the spell. This spell emphasizes the importance of the wizard's spellbook, allowing you to expand your repertoire of spells and create valuable resources for yourself or your party. At level 2, you get the academic feature. This allows you to gain an advantage on your intelligence checks through a study action. This makes wizards the best at intelligence checks. Now you can make the bard cry as you excel over them in intelligence skills. Also at level 2 is a minor nerf. Arcane Recovery has only been moved from first level to second level. And now you gain the feature every day instead of every long rest. At level 3, the wizard gets a new Memorize spell. This third level divination spell allows you to quickly swap out a prepared spell for another spell from your spellbook. By casting Memorize spell, you choose one unprepared spell from your spellbook and another prepared spell. The unprepared spell replaces the prepared spell on your list of prepared spells. This replacement lasts until you cast Memorize spell again or finish a long rest. This spell gives wizards more flexibility in their spell casting, making it easier to adapt to different situations that may arise during an adventure. For example, imagine your party is exploring an ancient tomb filled with traps and puzzles. You have prepared a spell like Detect Magic, which has proven useful in detecting magical traps. However, you suddenly encounter a group of powerful undead creatures. While Detect Magic might not be helpful in this situation, a spell like Fireball would be perfect for dealing with the undead foes. By casting Memorize spell, you can quickly replace Detect Magic with Fireball on your list of prepared spells, allowing you to adapt to unexpected challenges and provide valuable support to your party in combat. This flexibility can make all the difference in overcoming the many varied obstacles that adventurers face during their journeys. Now, this is where the wizard truly ascends to godhood. It's all thanks to the 7th level, Modify spell feature. Your mastery of magic allows you to alter the properties of your spells. When you prepare your spells after a long rest, you can choose one spell of 4th level or lower from your spellbook and modify one of its properties, such as range, duration, or damage type. The modification lasts until you prepare your spells again. You can't use this feature to create a spell that would be more powerful than a spell of the chosen spell's level. Just imagine the possibilities. You could extend the range of your magic missile spell to 120 feet instead of the usual 90 feet, or change the damage type of Fireball from fire to acid, giving you more flexibility in combat situations. Cast Darkness on an enemy without it affecting your party, or use Chromatic Orb without spending a single diamond. Even better, you can modify your Fly spell so that taking damage won't break your concentration, allowing you to soar through the battlefield unencumbered. And if you're in the mood for an underwater adventure, add the Ritual tag to your water breathing spell and cast it without expending a spell slot. With these modifications at your fingertips, the wizard becomes an unstoppable force, bending the very fabric of magic to their whims. At level 5, Create Spell is a 5th level transmutation spell for wizards that allows them to craft a new spell based on one they've recently modified using the Modify spell feature. To cast Create Spell, the wizard must concentrate for an hour while meditating on the recently altered spell. If successful, they must then cast Scribe spell within the next 10 minutes to add the new spell to their spellbook. The new spell becomes a known wizard spell with a custom name. For example, a wizard might use Modify spell to change the damage type of Fireball from fire to cold damage. After successfully modifying the spell, they can then cast Create Spell to develop a new spell called Frostburst, which behaves like a fireball but deals cold damage instead of fire damage. Another example could be a wizard modifying the range of the magic missile spell, and then using Create Spell to create a new spell called Long Range Magic Missile, with an extended range compared to the original spell. In the case of pyrotechnics, a wizard could modify the spell to add a damage component. They might alter the spell to deal 2d6 fire damage to creatures within a 10-foot radius of the chosen point, in addition to its visual or auditory effects. After successfully modifying pyrotechnics, the wizard can then use Create Spell to develop a new spell called Destructive Pyrotechnics, which combines the original spell's effects with a damaging fire burst. With the Create Spell feature, you can let your imagination run wild, crafting spells that reflect your character's unique magical prowess and personal style. Just remember to work closely with your dungeon master to ensure that the new spells you create are balanced and fit well within the context of your game world. In addition to the incredible Create Spell feature, there are other changes to the Wizard class that further elevate their power and versatility. Spell Mastery has been moved from 18th level to 15th level, allowing you to gain access to this powerful ability earlier in your adventuring career. With Spell Mastery, you can choose a first level and a second level spell from your spellbook, and you can cast those spells at their lowest level without expending a spell slot. This provides you with even more magical options at your disposal, cementing your status as a god wizard. Signature Spells has also been moved from 20th level to 18th level, providing another boost to your magical prowess. At 18th level, you can choose 2 third-level wizard spells from your spellbook as your signature spells. You always have these spells prepared, and they don't count against the number of spells you can prepare each day. Furthermore, you can cast each of them once at 3rd level without expending a spell slot. Having these reliable spells on hand further enhances your ability to control the battlefield and adapt to any situation. Finally, the Epic Boon is a new 20th level feature that truly sets you apart as a god wizard. This incredible ability increases one of your ability scores by 2, raises that score's maximum to 30, and grants you an Epic Boon feat. The Epic Boon feats provide you with exceptional abilities that surpass the limits of mortal spellcasters, solidifying your place as a divine force in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. The Evoker subclass has gone through several updates and changes, enhancing its overall abilities and making it more versatile for players. Here's a summary of the main changes. The naming convention has shifted from School of Evocation to Evoker, focusing on the type of wizard instead of the School of Magic. Evocation Savant now allows you to add 2 evocation spells of your choice to your spellbook, without needing to cast Scribe spell. Additionally, the gold cost and casting time for adding evocation spells to your spellbook are halved when using Scribe spell. Potent Cantrip has been updated to work with cantrip attack rolls, not just saving throws. This means that even if you miss with an attack roll or the target succeeds on a saving throw against your cantrip, they still take half of the cantrip's damage. With these updates and new features, the Wizard class has become even more powerful and versatile than before, truly embracing the concept of the God Wizard. By mastering their spellcasting, crafting new spells, and modifying existing ones, wizards can now bend the very fabric of magic to their will, creating a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield and in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. As a player, you can look forward to exploring the limitless potential of the Wizard class and discovering new ways to adapt your spells and strategies to suit your adventuring needs. And as a Dungeon Master, you can use these new features and abilities to craft unique challenges and encounters, pushing your players to think creatively and embrace the full potential of their characters. With the latest Players Handbook Playtest 5, the Wizard class has truly ascended to godlike status, offering unparalleled power and flexibility for players to explore and enjoy. So gather your spellbooks, prepare your arcane arsenal, and embark on a magical journey like never before. Tell me about the Wizard changes in the comments below. If you liked the video, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.